Hello, my friends. 3KO Games here. Let's take a look at this new Titan Hunter hero, Lumi and Taiga. We have had in the past Ruffy and Nurgib, and Eora and Fluffy. So more people and their pets. Love it. First of all, this Titan Hunter portal does have some other pretty good heroes in it. You do get costume for like an Untold Tales 2 hero like Gestalt. That's pretty good. Gasteel, of course, would be awesome. Then we get a little bit further down, and I guess they're good for Titans, but not for much else, right? I mean, if you end up with Athena costume, well, that can help your Blue Titan team, and that's about it. A couple of these might be good just in ordinary circumstances. And that's really the thing about this portal. I feel like most people have, if you are pretty well evolved in the game, you have some heroes, some teams already in place that you're pretty happy with to take down Titans. So why the need for a specialized hero? And then if you're not that far along in the game, is this hero well-rounded enough that you can use them elsewhere? Or is it really just a Titan hero? Those are the questions we'll ask as we look in here at Lumi and Taiga. 5-star Blue Paladin. So first of all, Paladin class is a defensive class. You get 25% chance to activate the following effects. Nearby allies get 25% defense for 2 turns. And I guess you don't want to die because of the Titan, but it seems like you really want more attack. So the talent is defensive, and then the ether talent here is defense up. Seems like you could do a lot better in a different ether talent at least, if not also the class here. 1274 team power sits a little bit higher on attack, so that's something. 1339, 1291 defense, and 2282 on health. Left side, let's take a look at the family bonuses and the passive skills. Titan Hunter family gets boosted mana to start the battle. 10, 15, or 20% mana ordinarily, and against Titans, 40 or 60 or 100% mana if you got 1, 2, or 3 of these heroes on your team. So that would be pretty good if you have 3 of these somehow. Of course, it's going to take a while before you get 3 blue Titan Hunter heroes, because you're mostly bringing Titan heroes in against the Titan that are the same color. Maybe one off color that's really special. You bring in Gasteel no matter what the rest of your team is, or something like that. So the reality of actually getting 3 Titan Hunter heroes that you're going to use on the same team is very low. But it would be nice to start with 100% mana, just get the ball rolling with some hits. Counterattacks with 100, 120, 140% of the damage received from the Titan for special skills. Okay, that's something. So you're going to take some damage at some point. At least you're giving that damage right back. You get a bonus in the Monster Island, which is nice. Okay, keep going. Passive skills. Ice shields on the board become enhanced with 54% critical chance up when this character casts their special skill. That's certainly useful. Or become weakened with 47% accuracy down when this character casts their special skill. So that's not really going to matter at all against a Titan, but something useful to bring in on a team other than a Titan. So far, the critical chance up is okay. The counter attack is okay. You're just going to realistically get a little teeny bit of mana, and that's fine. Finally, we get special skill character casts a Mark of the Titan Hunter. Hunting Flare for 4 turns. Target marked with a Hunting Flare receives an additional 100 50 damage when they receive a critical hit. I mean, I know that was the tradition of the old hunter families, the monster hunter families. They would get this little mark of a whatever, but 150 damage against a Titan? I mean, it's absolutely nothing. People are regularly doing 100,000, 200,000. Like my really bad hits are, if I don't use many items and I just get bad tiles, I'm still doing like 30,000 on a really bad hit. So 150 damage, like what's even the point of that? I don't think there's a point. Make it better or just get rid of it. It's just taking up space. Let's take a look at the special skill here. Arctic Guard, average speed, 250% damage to all enemies. Okay, so this could be a Titan hero, but also possibly useful in Monster Island, because they do get additional attack, defense, and health in Monster Island. If Monster Island is your jam, here is a hit-all hero that you can use against those big hordes. So when your screen is filled with like 12 heroes, you damage all of them. That's pretty great. Against Titans, you deal instead 500% damage. So, okay, it's closer to a snipe. Again, all allies get 50% attack for 4 turns. Against Fire Titans, this allies get 60% attack up. I feel like there are heroes that already do that or do even more than that, but okay. And then all allies become soul connected for 4 turns. Soul connected allies share received damage. Okay. I mean, if you're going for crazy big damage on a Titan, then you're using enough materials that the Titan is probably not going to fire, right? You've maybe got some time stops and some tornadoes and whatever, scrolls of alteration. I hold pretty tightly onto those resources and sometimes only go in with harpoons and like a defense up little banner. Is that the turtle banner or whatever? So I am taking damage from Titans sometimes because I'm just trying to, I'd rather spend Titan flasks than all of these other resources. So the soul connected thing does help. Titan hits you, it's not going to hurt as much because everybody else is going to share that damage. So I guess in that way, some of this defensive nature of this hero is kind of okay. It depends on what kind of Titan player you are. Again, I'm one that will use fewer materials, and I would rather pop a Titan flask and go in for some extra hits if I need to. So, yeah. What do I think? I think Lumi and Taiga are okay. There's nothing really special to make it a premier Titan hero, and nothing all that special to make it a premier hero outside of the Titan world. It's not bad. I just question why we need this in the first place. I think Adeliza was probably the better Titan-specific hero. Defense down is huge. And the snipe to 1 was huge. Lumi and Taiga, a pretty solid all-around hero, but definitely not meta-changing in the normal game, and they might not really bump anybody off of your Titan team, depending upon who you have on your blue Titan team. Some people have some really crazy good blue heroes. I don't know. I'm not going to spend any gems on this. If I randomly came across this hero, would I level him up? Yeah, I'm very weak in blue, so like just for that reason alone, in my blue Titan team, I just usually use my purple Titan team anyway against reds because my blue Titan team is horrible. So those are my thoughts about Lumi and Taiga. Not going to do any polls here, and I encourage the rest of you not to do any other polls because we do have an Ether Mimic coming up on Tuesday. So hold on to those polls, and maybe you get lucky enough to get a green Ether Mimic. Yesterday when this came out, there was also a 10 gem summon challenge. I kind of hate those, but I got influenced by an alliance mate. I mean, not like meanly, but they just bragged about what they got. And sometimes that happens, and you say, "Oh no, well maybe I'll do a summon challenge." So I'll show you the results of that real soon. But anyway, that's it for me, and that's it for Lumi and Taiga. I'm not a fan of these gem summon challenges when you just get items. I've talked about that before, and here's one of them. But then a alliance mate said, like, "Hey, look what I got." And then I thought, oh, maybe I'll do a couple pulls, and that's the way it always goes. So anyway, in this gem summon challenge, you can get 10 alpha ethers, great. Or 7 pulls in Alliance Quest, Untold Tales, Instant Power, that's okay. 1,000 gems, sure. 1 golden emblem, not bad. Omnia boosters, actually pretty good. Experience boosters, less good. Or you could end up with 1 alpha ether, which is, well, something. Or the buoy prize of 50 loot tickets if you do 10 pulls using gems on one of the portals that are live right now. A friend of mine had good luck in the seasonal summon, and they also have that perfect 10 chance, and I couldn't resist. And so here are the results of my 10 gem summon challenge. I bought a special that was enough gems to do it, plus some legendary troops.